Hello, good afternoon. I will make a presentation about QoS, especially in the new Router OS version 6. I just highlight several new differences between the previous version and the new version of the version 6. It won't be long. I think 30 minutes is enough, and we will have a lunch in time. Okay. About myself, I got my trainer certified on 2004 or 5, quite a long time ago, and we do also distribution about the MikroTiks, all types of products. Okay, and yes, and we make also several types of the Intel-based routers with MikroTiks OS also. And this is we do training also in Indonesia, and right now we already taught at least 1,600 participants with 94 classes. Okay, and what about the Router OS? It's almost ready. It's, right now is release candidate version 11, but maybe sometimes today they will release the version 12, I think. And I will review some new features in the version 6. Okay, let's back on the recent version 5. With Simple Queue. Simple Queue is done in global in, global out, and global total right now. We cannot change the position of the simple queue. And with Q3, it's on interface or in the global in, global out, or also in global total. We can choose where we want to execute the Q3. If we see in the packet flow, we have a 5 chain, and the global in, the global chain is the red dot there. It's just on at the end of the pre-routing, and also at the end of the post-routing, and the interface HTTP is after the post-routing. It's on the version 5. Yeah. But we face several problems with this setting, with this configuration. Why? Because we don't have any specific queue for the traffic to the router, because when we do global in, it means that it's impact also the traffic going through the router, not only traffic to the router. If we see this, you can see if the only place we can do limitation for the traffic going to the router is here in the global in, but if we do the queue in the global in, it's also impacting the traffic going through the router, not only traffic inside the router. And also for traffic going through the router, there will be 2 times queuing, especially in the simple queue, because it's going through global in and also going through the global out. It means it's like a double calculation. That's why usually for the high traffic, a lot of queue, we don't use simple queue. We prefer to use Q3 because it's faster than simple queue for big installation. Okay, and what else problem in version 5 is PCQ. Q3, yeah, in the Q3, if we use a PCQ using a parent interface on masquerade network, on NAT network, and for the Q3, for the uplink traffic does not work perfectly. Why? Because the PCQ is done after the source NAT. You know that on source NAT, the router will replace all the source address to the router address. That's why the router cannot differentiate which source address, the original source address. Because the source address already changed to the router IP address in source NAT, and PCQ see only one source address. It's specifically on PCQ, Q3, and for the NAT network, for the uplink traffic. Okay, and what about the version 6? In version 6, we will not have global in and global out, and it's replaced by global. Yeah, only global. There is no global in and global out. It's only one place is global, and it's located after input and also at the global out position, right? And simple queue is not in global anymore, but it's a special process, specific process after global. I will show you the diagram. Okay. The red dot is become global. The previous version, the global is here in pre-routing, and now it's moved in at the end of the input chain. And the simple queue is just after the global. So there will be a global HTTP and then simple queue. And then another global is on the post routing. At the end of the post routing, it's global, and then simple queue, and then HTTP interface. That's the different location of the simple queue and also global. Okay, how about the configuration? We can see on the version 5 we have a global in, global out, and global total here. And at version 6 we only have global. So we cannot specify it's a global in or global out or global total. It's only one global. Okay, if we see more complex, this is the version 5. Before it's the queue is here, global in. This is the global out, and this is the interface. This is the version 5. And at version 6, the global HTTP here, and then simple queue, global HTTP, simple queue. There is one quite interesting change here. At version 5, the global out is before source NAT, and now it's after source NAT. It's like back-to-back operation for queue. We have a global HTTP, simple queue, and then HTTP interface. So it's now it's on one place. Okay, if we see the manual for the traffic going to the router, it means that we can do manual packet mark specifically on chain input before on the previous version we never make manual for QoS on input, because after the manual on input there is no other queue. But now we can make specifically on chain input, and then we can then make a Q3 with parent global using the packet mark we make on the manual. That's for the traffic going to the router. Okay, this is the diagram. So we can make the manual here, and we use the packet mark on the global here, for the traffic going to the router. And for traffic from the router, I think it's same as previous version. And for traffic through the routers, now we can make the manual specifically on chain forward. Manual on chain forward, and then we can use global HTTP, or we can use also the simple queue, or also the HTTP interface. It depends on if you want to use a simple queue or you want to use a Q3. Okay, and there are several different parameters on the version 5 and version 6. On version 5 we have target address here, which you have to put an IP address of the client IP address. And we have destination address. This is a server address or destination address, and we have also interface. On previous version, we have to fill out either the target or the interface, and also the priority is the same for the upload and the download. But in the version 6, it will change that we will have only target and destination. We will not have interface anymore because it's combined in the target. So in target, right now we can put IP address, or you can put interface. You can have a multiple field here, IP address or the interface, and destination address will change to only DST right now, and here you can fill also IP address or interface. And the priority right now on version 6, we can put different priority for upload and for download. You can put different parameters for the priority. Okay, and simple queue, and in the router OS version 6, it's completely the new algorithm, and right now it's a built-in kernel, faster. Yeah. Personally, when I heard this, I don't believe, but I tried. I will show you the result after this, and it's still in sequential processing, so it will process the queue, start from the first rule, the second rule, and to the end. And right now the target parameters is mandatory, so you have to put either IP address or interface here if you want to make a queue using a simple queue. But if, for example, you already have a packet mark, and okay, I don't need target because I already have a packet mark, and you put a 000/0 as the target. What happened is that if you have another traffic after, if you have another rule after the rules, the next rule you got no traffic because it's already have all traffic go to the first rule. This is the comparison between the simple queue on version 5 and version 6. I put without any queue, I give 100 max traffic on RB750G on version 5.21. The CPU load is 29%, and when I make 1000 simple queue, you can see it's there is a 1000 simple queue here, and the traffic is still 100 max. The CPU load goes up to 90%. This is without queue, and this is with 1000 rules of simple queue. But in version 6, the same with 1000 queue, we got CPU load on 43%. Exactly the same rules, same configuration, same traffic. Show that simple queue on version 6 it's much faster and use less CPU than the previous version. And Yanis told me yesterday that on Router OS 6 RC12, simple queue with multiple processors will 9 times faster if you have more than 32 simple queue parents. If you have more than 32 parents, simple queue, you will have faster, I think, because MikroTik trying very hard to work with the multiple processors. I think that makes why they change all the global into one place and how to distribute all the loads to all processors. And right now about the upgrade, how if you have several configuration on version 5 and you want to upgrade to version 6, what you have to know. Okay, this is I make a sample with version 5.24. I think this is the latest version of version 5 right now. Maybe there will be more, but until today this is the latest version. And I have 3 rules here with parent global in, global out, and global total. This is a Q3. Q3 I use parent global in, global out, and global total. How if I do upgrade? It simply become invalid because there is no global in, global out, and global total in version 6. So you have to be careful when you make an upgrade from version 5 to version 6. If you have some queue rule with global in, global out, and global total, you have to make a modification after the upgrade. I tried to downgrade back to version 5 and it works like before. So if for some reason you have your queue problems in version 6 after you do installation, after you do upgrade, I think you can do if you try to fix it and you still cannot fix it, you can try to downgrade, and mostly it will back work on version 5. It's if you still have problem, but I think the thing that you just need to change the parent to global. I think it will mostly fix your problem. But of course, you have to check again with the packet flow, because the location of the global now is different with before. And about the simple queue upgrade, from version 5 to version 6. I make one rules with target address, destination address, and interface. And at version 6, it's smartly joined on the target. So target address and the interface, it's become target, and the destination address is become destination. Looks like there is no problem. Looks like everything is fine, but there is a difference between version 5 and version 6. What's the difference? At the version 5, it means the traffic for source address, this one, and interface. So both parameters have to apply. If it's only source address but the different interface, it will not queue. Yeah, so both interfaces will have to apply. But in the version 6, with this target address and also the interface, it means that any parameters applied with the rule will do the queue. It become on. Before it's both have to be applied, and now it's on. Okay, and about the PCQ. PCQ is, PCQ is where we can make one simple rules PCQ, and you can make sub-SKU, and all sub-SKU will have same speed. On the version 6, the subscript parameters now is from connection tracking data. Before it's have to read on the packet header. Now it takes the data from connection tracking. So it's strongly advised that you enable connection tracking if you use PCQ, because PCQ will work more efficient if you have connection tracking enabled. And if you disable the connection tracking, PCQ will calculate substrate in one way, so it will calculate from the header packet. And how about the double QoS? This is one interesting topic from Yanis Matis a couple years ago, where you can make one machine do limitation twice. The first limitation is to do the prioritization, and the second one is to make a limitation for the client. Before, we can make several manual for the same packet. We put the manual on the pre-routing and another manual on forward. We can do queue on global in and then the other queue on interface queue. But because right now the global HTTP is changed the location, right now we cannot do double QoS with Q3 anymore, but you still can do with combination of Q3 and simple queue. The prioritization can be done on Q3 with manual on the forward, and also the client limitation can be done on simple queue with target IP address. So we have to make some changes on the wiki and some because the double limitation scenario is quite famous scenario for the QoS, but on version 6 it's have to change totally. Okay, I think it's the end of my presentation. Maybe if you have some question. Okay, no question. Thank you.